Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a pin board redo. We are working on the up board today, as you probably saw from the thumbnail. And this is the second in, let's call it a series of redoing these boards, because I have 4 boards. You'll see, well actually you can't see it. That's okay. We have in the background some boards up top there, and I went ahead and bought 4 more to match the 4 existing boards and decided to move some of my collections over. Now up is a little bit different because it is my largest collection. I cannot possibly get all of the pins or even close onto one board. This is I think 18 by 24. But I'm thinking about taking this board and converting it over to that, as well as this board and converting it over. And I had another board that I was going to do as well and get all 3 of those onto that, but then I remembered I had this, which is even more up pins, so I don't think I need to take the other board down. I think I'm just going to work with these 2 and a couple of more pins I acquired. Now I did go pull a very special pin off the other board because it is the most amazing centerpiece. This is from Flights of Fantasy pins, and it is the up title pin. Let me get it on the board and show you guys. Where is my top of my board? Let's put it in the middle right now, and I'll show you why it has to, I don't know, not has to, but it's a beautiful pin, and it is a great centerpiece, and I really want to include it on this one. So I did pull that off the other board. I also have that beautiful board I'm going to insert here now that my friend Pam over at Coco for Disney had gifted to me, and her friend did the embroidery on it, and it's amazing. And I placed just some special balloon themed pins on there, and I'm going to leave that board alone. So this is going to be a new board, which is a conjunction of several boards and my pin box full of additional up pins that we have. So let's dive in. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you, I'm going to remove the pins. I probably won't take you through all of that, but I'll remove the pins. I don't even know, guys. I don't know. I just noticed, like, I have a great centerpiece pin on this one too. How will we get everything on there? There's a fantasy pin. I don't know. Let's just try it. So we probably are not going to get them all on here, and we are probably not going to get down to box and 2 boards becoming 1 board, but that's okay. It is my largest collection. I have another board that I'm going to move to one of these boards. Maybe that one will become up. I don't know, guys. The struggle is real. This is large. We need a beautiful pin book for up as well, so I can store some of them in there. But let's get started. Okay, we have finished the board, and the last time I did this, I apparently rushed through showing you guys all of the pins. So right now I am going to insert a flyover of the board in a little bit slower motion so that you can see all the pins that made it to this board. And so this one is now ready for display, but let's go ahead and take a close-up look at the pins. And then you saw I took pins off of the other board and added them back. I believe I showed that a bit too. And I already did that one. It's a bit of slow motion, but here's the other board. And my goal here was kind of, I had painted this board. It's like the first personalized board I did. So it has a little bit of sentimental value. And I just like the Paradise Falls in the background there. So what I tried to do is get most of the pins out to the edge, especially the sets, keep them together on the edges, if you can see that. And yeah, this big honkin' one, I don't know what to do with, so he's still in the middle there. However, we do have that other board I mentioned, and so I'm going to put these extras that I have, try and get them back on that board and keep that one intact. And then, oops, these are falling down. Some of the pins have just completely turned over, but I may try to get some of these back on that board as well. I won't be able to fit them all, but we'll see. Maybe this is, you know, like I said, time to start a little Book of the Up collection as well. So let me insert that finished board here. Okay, so that's it. So we have, well, we had 4 up boards up, yeah, and now we have 4 up boards. So we really didn't change much, but we did get the big board that's going to go with the boards behind me. And so once we finish 2 more boards, that wall will be revealed as far as all the collections there. So next up is probably, we have Inside Out is coming, and then the other one is Alice. So we need to get Alice. It's probably going to be the same story as the up boards that we're not going to get down to 1, but that's going to be another fun collection to dive into. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and do that so you don't miss out on those, and I will see you guys on the next one.